Hey you all, Cody Shepard here. In this video, I will show you step by step how to transfer your grades from your Google Classroom to your Infinite Campus gradebook using a spreadsheet that automatically converts any grade lower than 50% to an IE, thus saving you the time that it would normally take to go in your gradebook and manually override any of those grades with the IE input. If your grades that you're transferring do not have any grades below 50%, and you do not need the IE for that reason, use the directions in section 1 in the video guide provided by Alex Rothler. It's really simple and it will take you 30 seconds to transfer those grades. If you do have some grades below 50%, use the directions in section 2. It will take you a little longer, especially to set it up initially, but it will still be worth it in the long run and it will save you hours. The first thing you're going to need to do to set this up is make a copy of this template, which I have right here. In the template, you will see tabs for all of your classes. You can rename those. Space for you to input your student names from the roster. Translation column. Don't touch this. Don't mess with this. And where you're going to copy and paste your grades to. In the template spreadsheet, you will see tabs that you can rename for each of your classes, space where you can copy and paste your student roster, and a column for you to paste those grades from your Google Classroom gradebook. This orange column here will automatically translate any of those grades into that grade if it's above 50%, an M if that cell has been left blank, or an IE if that grade is below 50%. Lastly, this here is the formula that we're using to translate. If for some reason anything in the orange column gets messed up, follow these directions to paste that formula back in there. So, to set up the roster, first thing you're going to do is find an assignment from the class that you would like to transfer grades for. Open up an assignment by hitting View Assignment in the Classwork tab. And then, when you've got student scores showing, go up to this little cog on the right side. When you click on that, click the option to copy all grades to Google Sheets. That will export your gradebook, something that looks like this. The first thing you're going to need to do when you have this gradebook for the first time is in the column with the last names, column A, go to the top and click on that little down arrow so that you can sort this sheet from A to Z. This will sort the names alphabetically if they are not already alphabetical. Once they're alphabetical, copy and paste those names by clicking on the top left name, scroll all the way down to the bottom, hold Shift, and then click on the last name right side. That's how you can highlight all of them. Hit Control and C at the same time to copy. Go back to your template and paste those in. Perfect. Now we're going to go back to that Google Classroom gradebook, find the assignment for which we want the grades transferred. It helps to look at the date. And click on the top of that column, go all the way to the bottom, highlight those, copy, going back to our template. In the blue column now, paste. Notice when I paste those grades in, anything that's left blank remains an M, anything that's above 100% carries over, and anything that was below 50% turns into an IE. Now what we can do is, using our grade transfer app, take these scores and transfer them to our Infinite Campus gradebook. Start by highlighting either the first name and the scores. If you have doubles of a name, you might want to do first and last name. Highlight the same way, hold Shift and click from the top left to the bottom right. Copy. Now, by clicking on the grade transfer extension, if you haven't pinned it, you'll have to click on the puzzle piece to find it. What you're going to need to do now that you've copied the grades is click on those three little lines and turn on Clipboard Grab. When you do that, this little clipboard icon will appear. By clicking on this, it will automatically grab the data that you've copied to the clipboard. So I'm going to do that. Notice it gives me a notification that it's grabbed that data. I will go over to my Infinite Campus gradebook, make sure I've got the right class, find the assignment for which I would like to input the grades. When you've located that, you're going to need to expand that column by clicking on this right pointing triangle. Notice how I hover and it says expand. Expand that. This tells Grade Transfer where you want to put the grades. Click on that extension again, and now fill the data. All your data has transferred over. This saves you the time of having one window open, looking at the scores, going to your other window, and manually entering those numbers, which takes hours of time. There's one small glitch with this, which I've talked to David, the extension developer, about resolving, and it should be fixed by the end of October. Grade Transfer will not grab an I from the spreadsheet. So for now, you'll have to go through, and anything that was supposed to be IE, you'll have to manually input the I for that. After October, when this glitch is resolved, there will be no need for any manual entry, and you can transfer grades from Google Classroom to your IC gradebook using this spreadsheet in minutes or seconds, depending on how good you get. I know personally from using this last year, it has saved me hours and hours of time manually inputting data, which I can now use for planning and for giving feedback to students. So please, if you enjoy using Grade Transfer, spread the word. At La Follette, so far, as of October 1st, we have given out 15 subscriptions to Grade Transfer, and we have 35 more to give out. It's first come, first served. Thank you for watching this. Please reach out to me with questions. Again, my name is Cody Shepard.